Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of our interview with Bam. In this section, she talks about her challenges with being an interviewee and being an interviewer, as well as the things that she would like to see in a course that she would really like to get some help with, and also how she sees English fitting in with her overall career development. So without further ado, let's jump in. And you have quite a lot of experience with interviews. Can you share any tips or experience you have?
Oh my goodness. I can't say that I did a lot of interview. Mm, I I am still a beginner. But I have an opportunity to do, so really appreciate that. I I think I still have problems that I need to overcome, which is about still the confidence. Sometimes I have to interview the people who I think that they are like um I am not get used to them. So like we will see each other at that day and do some interview, and sometimes they are like older than me, and I was a bit nervous that am I going to say things like uh suited properly to them? Are they going to be okay with what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of pressure and sometimes stressful, and I'm not sure if I can tell you the tips because yeah, of course I still face some problems. So um, yeah, but the key thing is about confidence and relax, because I think our interviewee will be more relaxed and can speak very well because of the host, right? So the host have to like be like easy easy to talk with so that they can express all the things that they have prepared well.
Yes, great. And this is your experience as an interviewer. How about as an interviewee? Do you think the one helps the other?
Of course, yes. Like like if you clarify the question well enough to your interviewee, you will get the answer the way that you need. Mm. Yeah, it does help like to to side help
And
each
does it
other.
prepare you then to go and to be an interviewee? Imagine you had a job interview or you had an interview for your university. Do you think you'll be better prepared and more comfortable, more confident to do
Of
that,
course,
especially in English?
yes, of course, because everything is experience. If you practice more, if you prepare more, so of course it's gonna be better. Absolutely. Mm.
Okay, fantastic. Um, where would you like to take it? You've come so far, but I know you still have a long way to go, or you would like to go. What do you see? Where would you like to take your career, and how do you see English fitting in your career or your life? You know, moving forward, looking to the future.
Mm. For me as a master student, of course, I I would love to go abroad if I have a chance. I love to, but I'm not sure about the country yet. Just prepare myself first, and I like to improve. I think right now my level is kind of upper intermediate, but I would like to be an advanced one, like C1 or C2 would be great for me. So okay, I'll try. I'll okay try it more. And my career and life, my path, I think from this moment it might go to um, so from the masters there will be a time that I can join like research program abroad, but all the things that I have to prepare myself well enough to let the other side accept me too. I plan to have it like about 6 months exchange program in abroad, but I'm not sure about the pandemic in this country. So better
Hopefully you,
prepare myself first.
yes.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good luck. Yes.
And
Good luck with all of
after
that.
master, after the master degree, well, I am not really sure about that because I'm still studying like the coursework and also doing a bit of laboratory skills. So uh, maybe I'll have a different perspective after I finish my master. I'm not sure, but this moment, I think I might continue a doctoral degree abroad and find job there.
Right, great. So you have a lot of ambitions yet to fulfill.
Of course, yes.
But what do you think would help you, and what would you like to see in a course that was maybe if it was a mixture, a hybrid of the live sessions, the one-to-ones, and also some recorded material or assignments? What would you like to see? What would help you in that?
Mm, well, for me, it's quite difficult to choose because I I do like 1-to-1 and I do like uh the hybrid one, like see different people. So it would be great if I can do both of them.
Mm. Yes.
And another thing, this one, uh, yeah, I like to learn, but for me it's difficult. Challenge one is phrasal verb.
Okay. Yes.
I want to use it like I want to be accustomed to this phrasal verb because it's more professional, right? If we use phrasal verb rather than the word.
I I don't know if it's more professional, but we do use them a lot in our day-to-day life.
Oh, okay, not
Actually,
that
often
professional, but
phrasal verbs can be replaced by high-level words. Like I think you said accustomed. I want to accustom to get accustomed. But in
mm,
day-to-day English, we would often say get used to. I want to get used to
mm,
using them. But really,
mm,
accustomed is a higher level. It's a more advanced, more formal way to say get used to. But for some, I know for many learners of English, it's easier to use the one word accustomed rather than say get used to, even though this is more of a daily, it's what we say in our day-to-day life. But if you were speaking in a formal context, or if you were writing it down, to say to get accustomed to is actually higher level in that way. But I know what you mean. It's more of a native, it's more natural, it's more native
yeah, that one
sounding.
is more natural. Yeah,
Yeah.
that word is more natural.
Yes.
hmm Yeah, and another thing that I want to see more of is uh my progress.
Mm.
How can you like assess my progress? The method that you test me.
Okay, yes, I know it's good. We talked about this a little bit yesterday in goal setting in the group,
Mm-hmm.
and these setting goals, the SMART goals, and talking about measurable. So
Mm,
it's to measure progress in a language can be a challenge. Often we do this a lot, and schools do it. It's something you have to do it. And sometimes people get too focused on this, the measurement or the test or the exam, and this can lead to not the best way of improving. For example, people learn how to get a good mark on a test at school, but they don't really worry about how to have a conversation. But having said that, I do agree with you. It is important measuring, testing our measurement, and it's something that I'm working on as well. Um, although I'm not, other than my teaching certificate, which I do have, I haven't specifically worked on measurement and grading. But I do have it. Obviously, I have an idea. You can take an idea first of all. But it's a good point, and it's something that I will I think I could work on to include more of that in my courses.
Yes, of course, because like I need IELTS score, right? So if you have kind of standard, and then you can tell me that okay, this one is okay, this one you still have to improve, something like that. So I will know like how can I continue.
Okay, great. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'm sure you'll agree that was a great interview with Bam. And I hope you'll join us for part 3, which is going to be coming up in the next few days. Again, if you want to get in on the special offer that I've got going at the moment and become a Go Interview member for a very small half price, £14.99, that is, about $20 or 675 baht in the local currency, then click the button below, get on there, and we'll see you in the next session. Take care. Bye for now.